Yo, what's going on everybody? My name is Sage and welcome to another video everybody. In this video, I'm going to be going over 5 of the best gadgets that you can use in Pixel Gun 3D. So I will be going over each of their disadvantages and advantages. Everything you need to know about these gadgets I'll be talking about will be in this video. So if you've been looking for a video to talk about like which gadgets you can use to the best of your ability, this is the video for you. A lot of people have been recommending this video, especially over the past like 3 months now. As you guys may or may not know, I do weapon videos every single day. That's what I like to do. But I don't normally touch upon like the best gadgets in this video. And that's mainly because I don't think that gadgets themselves are a really skilled thing in Pixel Gun 3D. I think they make the game just easier for a lot of players, but for a lot of people, they've been wanting to know which gadgets to use in the game. And since they don't seem to be leaving, I might as well just tell you guys, because there are some certain gadgets that are way better than others, and some that you can use in certain situations. So yeah guys, that being said, I hope you guys do enjoy this video. If you do, make sure to click that like button down below and also subscribe to the channel, because we are slowly but surely approaching our way to 8,000 subscribers. We literally hit 7,000 subscribers on Saturday a week ago, so it is a week later and we're at 7,800. So I do plan on streaming either tonight or tomorrow night, so hopefully we can grind out to get to 8,000 during this weekend. So if you haven't already, make sure to click that subscribe button. I do post videos every single day. And that being said guys, let's get right into this video. Alrighty guys, the first gadget I'm going to be talking about is called the sticky candy. So the sticky candy gadget is a kind of annoying gadget because of the way that it works. So if you don't know what the sticky candy functions as, it sort of makes it so you can't really move, and it has a huge hitbox, and a lot of people really don't like this gadget because of its hitbox. It is so broken. You could be really far away from wherever the person is, and if you throw it, it'll chances are it'll actually hit you even if you're really far away. So it has a really big radius and diameter all the way across and around. You have a really big area and a big chance of getting hit. So it's definitely a really good gadget that if you are able to get, you definitely should. And it works so well against rocket jumpers because they go to rocket jump and then they mess up because they can't move at all. And that's really good because it makes people stop rocket jumping. And for people who are just spamming area damage, they can't really move much, so they won't be able to get a better angle on you. So using a gadget like this is really good. However, it might annoy some people, so something you don't want to do is just spam it over and over again. I would definitely use this gadget though in a situation where somebody's rocket jump spamming, like I said before, or if somebody's just abusing something in the game. If you want to make them slow down and make it so you're actually able to hit them, then I would definitely use this gadget, guys. But like I said before, in some situations you definitely do not want to use this gadget because it is going to end up making somebody pretty angry. I know that I personally rant about it a lot during streams, but when this thing is fully upgraded, it's an absolute demon, guys. It absolutely shreds everybody, and honestly, it's pretty cheap. I think it's only 90 gems. So if you're able to get 90 gems, definitely get this thing. So that gadget I just talked about was the only throwing one, but I will be talking about some more of the tools ones. So the next one I'm going to be talking about is called the Reflector gadget. So the Reflector gadget has a pretty self-explanatory name. What it does is whenever you shoot somebody with the Reflector, it actually takes the majority of the damage and it puts it on you, and it deals them either the same amount or I think it's 75%. I don't know, it's somewhere around there. Let me know down in the comments because I'm not quite sure about this, but all I know is that if you kill somebody who has the Reflector on, you're going to die if they had full health when you shot them. So for example, if somebody had the Reflector gadget active and you were to shoot them with the anti-champion rifle, chances are you'll kill them, but at the same time you will die because it reflects every bit of damage that you shot at them onto you. So let me know down in the comments, like I said, about the damage thing on that, because I'm not exactly certain, and I definitely want to know so that I'll know in the future. But this gadget, guys, is really useful, especially for somebody who's just spamming ARs over and over again. It works for a lot of different types of spammers, but I would say that the one that works the most against is probably the AR spammer, because people who will just start spamming Casanova will get so much damage done to you and to themselves as well. So when they see that they're just going to be dying whenever they're shooting you, they'll just stop spamming because they'll just be like, okay, well, this is pointless because I'm just going to be dying. And I personally don't really use the Reflector gadget because I sometimes tend to activate it by accident. I know like a lot of times, if you guys remember, there used to be 3 gadget things before, but before I used to like activate my time travel gadget, which used to be in that slot. So I remember when there's first started being 2 gadget slots, I used to accidentally click it. So I just stopped using the reflector, and I'm kind of glad I did too, because you know, if you just have that gadget active, it just makes the person not able to hit you. But if the person who is using the gadget like shoots somebody else who doesn't have it on, they won't get any damage done to them. They'll just like kill that person because that other person doesn't have the reflecting damage on. Now, one thing I would definitely like to see, what if both people had the reflector gadget on? Could either one of them die? Because technically, if you shoot somebody while you have the reflector gadget active and they have the reflector gadget active, if you shoot that person, the damage gets dealt back to you, but then that damage that you received is dealt back to the enemy player. So it's definitely a really weird concept. So I would like to see something like somebody, if you could show me how this would work, then yeah, DM me on Discord, by the way. So my Discord tag is in the description. I would love to hear about this. Alrighty guys, the next gadget I'm going to be talking about is called the time machine. So the time machine is really useful for a lot of things. Whenever you get into sticky situations, such as when you get stuck in like a small room and there's somebody spamming area damage, you can activate this gadget and you can just hop right on out of that area and you won't get killed by the player. For example, on Arabian Dust, there's a really small room where people always like to camp and spam one-shot weapons such as the destructive system and the Christmas ultimatum. What I think is like really useful for this gadget is if you walk in there and you see it, you just press the gadget right away, and likeliness is you won't die. It depends on the person's ping, obviously. If like the player has like really bad Wi-Fi, then likeliness is you probably will still take damage or even die from it. But if the person has decent like Wi-Fi connection, if you use this gadget, you will literally just get right out of there and you won't have any damage done to you, which is really useful because a lot of the times you walk into an area where someone is camping, and as soon as you see the guy, you go to like press on your rocket jump weapon to get way out of there so you don't die instantly, and then you know you aren't able to do it in time. However, with this gadget, you are able to do it so quickly and so precisely that it makes it so much easier for you to not die to area damage campers. So yeah guys, if this is a gadget you are able to get, you definitely should. It's so useful for a lot of situations. Alrighty guys, the next gadget I'm going to be talking about is called the Invisibility gadget. Formerly known as the Stealth Bracelet, this is one of the best gadgets in the game. It actually makes it so that you are completely invisible except for a few particles that like orbit around your body. Now there's a really good thing about these particles that's, you know, I guess good for the user and bad for whoever has to go up against it. Whenever you shoot at those particles, they're not where your body actually is. In fact, the particles are actually a little bit ahead or a little bit behind wherever the person is. Since nobody has perfect Wi-Fi connection, those particles solely depend on a person's connection itself. So, if a person has really bad Wi-Fi, their particles will be even further off. And that's something that's really broken about this gadget, which makes it so good. And unfortunately, it's probably impossible to fix, because you can't really fix, like as a game developer, you can't really fix a user's Wi-Fi. That's not something that can actually be done. So basically guys, using this gadget makes you invincible unless you are killed like luckily, like unless they hit like a really lucky shot, or if they like are using area damage, for example, then you will die. But other than that guys, if they're not really lucky, if they're not having a great, you know, luck, then they're probably not gonna be able to hit you guys. It's extremely overpowered, and if you are able to get it, you definitely should, because it's so overpowered. Alright guys, the last gadget I'm going to be talking about is pretty odd to say the least. It actually does quite the opposite of what you would expect a gadget to do. So the Disabler gadget makes it so that the enemy player or players cannot use any gadgets at all. And this works for every single game mode. If you have a group of people around you, or if you're just in duels, no matter what guys, if you use this gadget Disabler, it makes everybody unable to use any gadgets at all. And that's really weird to think. You think of a gadget, it's supposed to do something that a gadget would do, not disable everybody else from using them. So it's something that's really interesting, and if you don't like going up against gadget spammers, then this is definitely something you should get, because people like to spam, for example, the jetpack on the maps like the Space Arena, I believe it's called. On duels, there's a map called the Space Arena where everybody just spams the jetpack, and they just fly around and they get easy shots on you. So if you don't want them to do that, you can just click on your gadget disable, and it actually just makes it so they can't use them. So it's really useful, guys, in a lot of situations. So if you are able to, just definitely get this one. Alrighty guys, that is going to be the end of this video. I hope you guys did enjoy it. If you did, make sure to leave a like down below and also subscribe to the channel, because look at this analytics, guys. For the past 28 days, this is how we've been doing, guys, and it's absolutely insane. I just want to thank you guys all so much for your support. So if you do subscribe, guys, as you can see, we are really close to 8,000 subscribers already, and that's just really incredible, guys. We've gone up over 1.3 million minutes of watch time in the past 28 days, and we've gained over 3,000 subscribers in the past 28 days as well, and that's just crazy to think about, guys. Our watch time, our views, our subscriber count is going up all the time, and it's all because of you guys, and you are really amazing. I just wanted to say that. So if you like active YouTubers, you should definitely subscribe to my channel, because I do post videos every single day on YouTube. So if you like active YouTubers, I got your back, guys. I post videos every day, and I do like to stream occasionally as well, so make sure to turn on those notifications on to all instead of personalized. Make sure they're on all so that you never miss a stream or video, guys. That being said, this is the end of the video. Thank you guys all so much for watching. It has been your boy Sage, and I'll see you guys all in the next one. Hey, do you have Discord? If so, you should totally join the official Unity Discord. The link to it is down in the description. As of right now, we have over 500 members who are constantly looking for people to play with. As soon as you join, you can have easy communication with me and everyone else in the community. So, what are you waiting for, man? Go join my Discord. The link is down in the description.